Hello, welcome back to part two. Let's go ahead and open up our book to page 28, Whirlwind. Actually, I don't know if that's accurate. I have a very old version of this book, so it might not be the correct page number, but we're going to do Whirlwind. Opus 141, number 14 by Gerlit. It's the original form. He lived 1820 to 1901 in Germany. He's German. Okay, so Risoluto means decisive, so we want to be very confident playing this song. And it says allegro, so we want to be fast. We're in common time, so just 4/4. Measures 5 and 7. It's giving us okay. Paying special attention. It's saying at the top of the page to pay special attention to measure 5 and 7 because those are your left-handed arpeggios. Okay, so starting out, we're going to be forte. I'm just going to play it through just so you can hear it. I'll do my best to play allegro. It's a sudden ending. We just hold the half note and then pedal comes up at the half rest, which is wild. I just noticed that. So it's very resoluto, very decisive. We're here and then we're gone, I guess, at the very end, which is interesting. Very cool. Okay, if I'm remembering correctly, you had a pretty good handle on this piece, and we were just kind of being nitpicky about dynamics and pedal, I think, if I can remember correctly. Your rhythm was great. I remember that. Your note accuracy is correct. So just keep working on the dynamics if you haven't already. That's all I really have to say. And just those arpeggios that we've been talking about. I have a recording, so that's good. Also, I always highly recommend looking up these songs on YouTube and listening to other people perform them as well. It's just cool to hear other people's styles, even though they're playing the same piece. It can sound so different, which is really neat. Let's go ahead and turn the page to St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues is the most recorded popular song in history, with the exception of Jingle Bells. That's crazy because I had never heard of this song. But that's pretty cool. So the technique here, you already know. It's an arpeggiated rolled chord. And I've seen you do that before, so I know you know what that is. Anytime it has that little line up here with squiggly bloop bloop bloop, that means to roll the chord, starting at the bottom of the chord and hanging on to the top. Right. Okay. And this one has pedals, so we won't lose that C. Have all those tones in there, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna play this one just so you can hear it, and then I'll break it down for you a little bit. Okay. Oops. Sorry, the stand. a very confident ending on my part. I apologize. That was interesting. Fun. Okay, so I was used to, we slide up, and then slide down at the end there. That last line, there's a lot going on. You have this crazy arpeggio in the right hand, and we're also decrescendo, so getting softer. Molto ritardando means extra, just really slowing down. Probably not as much as what I just did. And then we end really soft with a fermata. So opposite ending of whirlwind. This time we're just going to let it linger and let all of those notes resonate for as long as we want for dramatic effect. Okay, my finger numbers were terrible. So making sure that you pay attention to the finger numbers as you're learning this song is going to be very helpful, because I was floundering just sight reading it, and those finger numbers are definitely there to be your best friend and make this easy to play. Let's see. It also says slow blues swing. So the blues swing, we swing the eighths, so we kind of say long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Long, short, long, short. Well, then this one's a tie. Interesting fingers there. Let's do that again, cause my baby. Interesting. They have the thumb written in here, and we slide it up. Which works. If it's more comfortable, you can just cross over with your 2. Like that instead. Either one works. This is blues, so it's a lot more relaxed. Technically, though, we wouldn't want to slide the thumb, just because it leaves more room for error, like to happen, accidents to happen. And also, it's just not quite as smooth as that 2 crossing over. So I'll leave that up to you to decide what feels best for your hands. Chorus here. One more time with that rhythm. So I think this one would be worth playing just the right hand by itself, to really double check those finger numbers prior to just trying to dive right in and do hands together, like I did. Taking just the right hand by itself, really paying attention to those finger numbers, build that muscle memory, then the left hand's going to be very easy. It's a lot of fifths and sixths, which you're very good at recognizing, and then also those rolled chords throughout as well. Okay, very, very good. One more time I'm going to play it slowly so you can watch my fingers this time too. Hopefully that can help. that last ending. I skipped the repeat. Let's do that ending one more time. I want to give you a good example of what we're looking for. I know you have a very good musical ear and you can probably already hear it, but while we're here, I want to make sure you're prepared. More like that. It just kind of, it wanes away. Good, cool. I think that covers quite a bit. It gives you a lot to work on. And I hope you have a really wonderful week. And I'm excited to see you next time and hear all about your babysitting adventures. Bye, Meredith.